What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D, out here getting my 10,000 steps in. Let's get into the topic at hand. It's about male-female relationships. Y'all have to excuse me if it's a little windy. I got caught out here on a day where the wind was a bit more aggressive than I was expecting, but that's not gonna stop me from kicking it with y'all, so here we go. I recently saw a video. It was a woman talking about her male best friend propositioned her about hooking up. And she was very turned off by this, very upset about this. And, ooh, those look great. Look at those behind me. Those right there. It's that new construction, man. It's always new construction over here in this downtown, midtown area, man. That's why I love being over here, seeing everything happening in real time. But as I was saying, she was very upset about this, mostly because she says, now that he has thrown that out there, how do they go back to being friends? You don't go back to being friends. And the thing is that you never really were friends to begin with. The guy was pretending. You will oftentimes have a guy that will pretend to be a woman's friend when he really wants to be with her, or he really just wants to get in her pants. One or the other. And he'll sit and play the friend role, hoping that one day he'll earn enough brownie points for you to look at him in a different light. Because honestly, isn't that a lot of times what women be saying? They want to marry their best friend. So you have dudes trying to do this, trying to play that role. I mean, I think that's silly. I think, perhaps once you're married or whatever, you can become best friends. But that whole marrying my best friend, like you have to be their best friend first. No, all that does is just get you friend zone. If you are a friend zone, there's no sexual attraction there. So playing the role of friend is not going to one day land you in her panties. There's no amount of coming home drunk one day or upset about a bad breakup one day that's gonna happen where she's gonna call you up and allow you access to her body. But I digress. That's oftentimes how this sort of thing comes about. And honestly, this is why I don't really believe in women's intuition, because how is it that women are so confused over and over and over when something like this happens? I swear, man, women love pretending like that guy friend is really their guy friend. He's not. The guy is usually there, honestly, because he's waiting for an opportunity for more. He doesn't legitimately have friend feelings for you. He may not have friend feelings for you, or even girlfriend feelings for you. He may just want to just get in your pants. And again, guys will play this role, in my opinion, because they simply don't have the balls to make their real intentions known. And they'll continue to play that role because they know that now that they've invested all this time in you, they've been kicking it with you for months, or kicking it with you in some cases for a few years. If they now reveal that aspect, that they have feelings for you or desires for you more than just friends, they know that the friendship will be ruined. You won't want to be around them anymore. So as pathetic as it is, in my opinion, you have guys that will sit quietly for years on this rather than just be upfront about their intentions. I couldn't imagine doing that. If it's some chick that I just really want to get with like that, I can't imagine not just being forthcoming with it. We're either gonna go that way or we're not, rather than invest months or even years watching them be with somebody else. That'd be the thing that'd be weird to me, is that they be watching them be with somebody else. They be being the shoulder to lean on, the person to call and listen to them complain about the guy that they actually do like. I could never do that, man. I'm sorry. I could never be the guy that she calling me up like I'm one of her girlfriends, complaining to me about the guy she's banging, the guy who is rearranging her guts. Just that simp behavior. But that's how it be, man. And I think in a lot of cases, women know that the guy has more interest in them outside of friendship and just simply choose to ignore it. There's a few of these loyalty tests out there. One of them is by Soulless J. And I remember seeing that a while back where it was a couple. They was putting the loyalty test to the girlfriend's friend. The boyfriend had said multiple times, like, look, your best friend is on some BS. He really like you. I done seen the way he be looking at your booty, looking at your boobs, just checking out your body and this and that. And they will fight him tooth and nail about this. This is the part that be cracking me up. Because I'm sitting there thinking, like, why is she so adamant about her man being wrong? Like, her man isn't a man and knows how men think and how men move. Here you are, a woman telling him that he wrong about how he read the dude. Like, really, she was so adamantly fighting this dude about this. It was crazy. They do the loyalty test. What do you think happens? The friend failed it. All right. She showed up. She was doing a bit of flirting. The friend was the friend. Okay. Now, at first, he was kind of holding the line like, oh, no, we just friends, this and that. But I didn't buy that at all. I think the dude was just a bit surprised that she was coming on so strong, because it go from her displaying no interest in him that way to now her being really aggressive, really forward. So I think he just trying to feel her out, see if something is up. Eventually, he caves and he ready to do something with her. So she's so angry, so upset, like feeling some sort of way about the fact that she was wrong. And I'm just like, love, you knew all along. Like, for real, stop the cap. You knew all along. The thing is that guys typically don't have any interest in females as friends. Like, really, typically don't. Men and women typically don't have enough in common to be platonic friends, if that makes sense. I'm not saying it's impossible, but in the majority of the cases, the guy just wants to get in her pants. And the women know that, but love to pretend that they don't know that. You get what I'm saying? I think the most successful cases where a male-female friendship works is if it's the man who friend zoned her, because she doesn't have the leverage of sex to hold over him. You know, if they're going out somewhere and she's the one who friend zoned him, the woman typically just uses the guy for boyfriend favors without giving him any of the boyfriend perks. They go out to lunch, he pays. They go out to a movie, he pays. They go to a concert, he pays. And then when she get home, she calls up the guy she really likes and he gets to slide over and rearrange her guts after he's essentially courted her for the evening. So they know. But when it's the guy who friend zoned her, if you do all those things with her, but you're the guy who friend zoned her, she knows she has to pay her way on all of those things. She doesn't even think to try to ask you to do it because she knows you're not going to, because she doesn't have the leverage of you wanting to get in her pants to use over you. So women are not stupid when it comes to this. They love to pretend like they don't understand it. Oh my God, my guy friend, he wanted to smash me all this time. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's just really a silly thing, man. You know, we're all adults here, and people want to be respected and treated and regarded as intelligent, sophisticated adults until it's actually time to be intelligent, sophisticated adults. Then they play dumb with brain dead obvious stuff. But I'm gonna leave it there, man. I think I've said all I needed to on this one. I've touched on this before, and people gave me all types of pushback on it, like, oh, I'm just wrong. It's just the women that I know. No, it's really not the women that I know, because I don't get caught up like this. I don't end up simping for women like this. I don't end up paying for concerts and stuff for women that I'm not giving dick to. So, no, it's not the women that I know. It's me watching y'all out there be simps, and then they go run to another dude and sometimes run to me afterwards. So Instead of assuming that I'm a hater, how about you just take it that this is me giving you free game and change up, because what you're doing isn't working. If you're sending the women to guys like me, what you're doing isn't working. So I'm gonna leave it there. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. Hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Peace.